How's everybody doing out there? Thanks for your listening on today, USA and Canada. We're in the building here. Got Charles stopped by of the Floaters. Yes, he's the Libra of the Floaters.
Yeah, I'm delivering. I like that woman who's quiet, Miss Universe.
That's the man right there. Hey, look, we was just talking. For those of you that just joined us, I'm here live with my man Charles Clark of the Floaters. It's Charles and the Floaters Review, and you'll be hearing more about that. And when they come out and on tour and things of that nature, make sure you come out and see them because I know the guys personally. They've been doing some work. They're getting it together for y'all to come out with a fantastic show. Am I correct?
You got that right. You sure enough got that right. 2023 is the year.
2023 is the year for the Floaters. Charles and the Floaters Review. So now we were talking and some things are getting put together. We don't put no dates or nothing out there just yet, but want to give you guys a heads up because this is the What's Cooking segment. Yep, so thank you for that. And so by this being What's Cooking, so what is cooking, Charles? What's going on?
What's cooking is the floats are on their way to come out 2023, but also I want to start a project where I'm looking for all the talent that's in Detroit, the old school talent, because I want to do something like the old, we want to do something like the Apollo, and just do, it's called a revival. It gives something back to the young groups here. We want all those R&B groups and the update groups, some of the hip hop groups, the rappers.
You got 7 Mile, you got different groups that was out in the city that came out in the 90s and such like all that. Like my man Dion Lucas and Squeak Jackson from 7 Mile. Then you got Ralph from Melvin Riley from Ready for the World. Try to get all of these different groups together. These are staples for the, Detroit and Michigan as well. And so what you're trying to do is put them all together to give a benefit of sorts. Put it on television with Worldwide Film Factory. My man James Torrance over there and his thing.
That's right.
Shout out to James. And so so you'll hear more about it as it materializes, gang. They just wanted to get Charles on the spot right there saying that so he can't back out of it now.
I'm not backing out of it because that's something I've been wanting to do for years.
Is that right?
You know, because it's more than Motown here. There's a lot of talent here. And I just want to bring it back, to wake us up,
Okay. So that's going to be awesome, guys. So stay tuned to the station. You'll get more information about that as it transpired. Once again, shout out to James Torrance over there at Worldwide Film Factory and all of the gang over there. I got my man Charles here with me in the building. I'm your man Detroit Piccolo. You're listening to Body Snatchers, the hit music station, right here on jamsradio.com. Like now, since we got you here, Charles, I got to go into the Float On song. What was the inspiration for Float On, as we can talk?
Okay, the inspiration for Float On, actually, it was an introduction for us. It was introducing the group. A lot of groups, you know how to introduce themselves. But what we did was, it was something different. We talked to the ladies and we wanted to get to them. So it wasn't like a love song. It was saying something that we wanted within a woman, but it was actually introducing ourselves. And it was a spare song. It wasn't a song on the album. So it just happened to come about, and that's the song. It
happened to be the biggest song. Yeah, that happened to be the song. So it's kind of like an introduction song, as I listen to it now, even as you were saying that, because you go, hi, I'm Charles.
I'm Charles, and I'm like a woman that's quiet. I'm the Libra. Take my hand, let's go on, let's dance. But Float On, it went platinum. We got 3 Billboard Awards. We did a lot of different shows. So it's something that I want everybody to understand what we did.
So we're gonna keep that legacy alive. Detroit Legacy Sunrise is proud to present Charles and the Floaters Review. Just to bring them to the public. Thanks a lot for the platform.
Thanks a lot to Piccolo.
Yes.
Thanks a lot to Brian. Thanks for Brian. Gave me that call.
Yep. Because I've been keeping up with Charles for about 4 years. Because your grandson is like 4 now.
Years old,
I know the last time we talked, well, not the last time, but 4 years ago when we talked, I called you. It happened to be on the actual day that your grandson was being born. You actually answered the phone and said, I can't talk right now, man. My grandson about to be born.
And I'm proud of that little joker.
That was 4 years ago. So, and here we are today talking about 2023 and Charles and the Floaters Review. I want you guys to support that. Even now, go to your Spotify, get that Float On, get some memories going back for Charles. You know what I'm saying?
We want to do that. Let's wake Detroit back up. Wake it up. Let's not forget about what we had.
Right.
Bring it back.
Right. So that's going to happen. I got some things happening too. well, I wanted to do an actual showcase. JamsRadio.com and myself, Body Snatchers, is going to actually. We just wanted to do a little showcase, not on a grand scale like yours is. That's going to be powerful when we actually put that together. That would be kind of cool for like at the band shell back in the day when we used to go to State Fair Coliseum. And they used to bring them kind of groups on, and actually shout out to Candy and Candy Productions. We used to be involved in that back in the day. I used to get all the little groups, like you're saying now. I have, you know, we got connections with a lot of the local groups, and
we need to do that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that, and I praise for that. Knowing all the different artists here in Detroit. So Charles, look, man, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I'm just going to go into this Float On song, and I want you to introduce it for the people.
Hi, I'm Charles the Floater. Welcome to Detroit. Brian, thank you, and listen to Float On.
Right here on JamsRadio.com.